Greetings, this is a part 2 of what really means that the kingdom of God is within us. To tell us that we are lost since the second that we started reading, it is removing, it is removing our power. However, the Creator of the universe gave us a soul. It is changing the whole picture to be aware that there is a part that the Creator put inside of us, a part of Himself. Because of modern Protestantism and evangelical churches, we have lost this power that we had even when we were children. We were dreaming. We are naturally dreamers, in the right meaning of the word, of course. Even though we are not gods, the fact that we have a part of the Creator imparted in us, and the fact that we were created by the Creator of the universe also, makes us wonderful, unique individuals. That is why we had wonderful dreams when we were children. By the way, I want to mention that it seems that World War III, that Aleister Crowley, because he made some really evil workings, and is the one who opened the gate to World War I, World War II, and World War III, predicted by Albert Pike. And it seems that World War III is being postponed since a few years, I would say. It is what I am observing, and I hope it will be postponed more and more. I also observed apparition to make it happen as well. So there is a real war between the good and bad angels concerning World War III. The good angels postponing it as much as they possibly can. When we were children, we were living in the present. Living in the present is where the power lies. Those dreams that we had were not futile dreams. The dreams that we have, which can be applied in reality. Sometimes all we have to do to make it applicable is to consider the context that could be happening. The fact that we forgot our dreams to run after the sign of dollar, it doesn't help. Not only it doesn't help us because we have to help ourselves first to be able to really help other people around us. We have to start with ourselves first. In the past, there were a lot of people who were falsely accused and executed for the wrong reasons. It seems that the society doesn't really appreciate free thinkers much. Little robots are more easily controlled, right? That's why we have TV programs. We're speaking here about programmation, programs, being programmed, mind control. In fact, the society in which we are living is either uncomfortable or afraid of free thinkers, real free thinkers, not the ones that are offered to us, and because even alternative medias have to really be on your guards, because they seem to be working for the people, and in fact they are working for the system. So there are not many, those who are really working for the people, they are not really well known. Everything is done in the society to make people forget their own inner power. This is of course including the use of religion, even Christian religion. Because I am sure that when Christianity started, it started the right way, but with the time taking by, with the time passing, and the more it is corrupted, and the more it is not what Christ intended. I think that if Christ would be coming back in this world, he would be crucified all over again. Everything is done to put a person inside the box, so to speak, even using religious books. Again, Christ did not incarnate in a book. He incarnated in human flesh. The same way that the part of God that is important in us is important not in a book, but in human flesh. I repeat that the Messiah and the prophets did not incarnate themselves in books, but in human flesh. I just realized with this image that according to this image, what God would have important in us, the part of God that is important in us according to this image, is the spirit and not the soul. Because the Christian religions doesn't stop to talk to us about the soul and how the soul has to be saved and that the soul can be lost. So I never have heard in a Christian community, church, group, that the part that needs to be saved is the spirit part of ourselves. But according to this image, the spirit is the part of God that is important in us. All along this video, and even the part when I have used the word soul, and if this image is correct, then I am in error. Nevertheless, if I am doing a mistake, then all the Christian churches, evangelical churches that I know of, are greatly mistaken. I mean, in this image, this is the spirit is not the Holy Spirit. It is our spirit. So God, by His Holy Spirit or Great Spirit, is speaking to our spirit according to this image. So that means that the part that God imported in us, the part of God that is the spirit, according to this image, and not the soul. I'm going to stop here. Thank you for listening. BetterHelp. BetterHelp, in case you didn't know, BetterHelp is one of the best places online that you go to if you need a counselor or just someone to talk to. I know a lot of you guys out there, including myself, have struggled in the past, and in unfortunate situations, a lot of us still struggle to deal with that stuff. And it is where BetterHelp can, well, help. BetterHelp offers affordable online counseling. You can get access to licensed, trained and experienced trained psychologists, marriage and family therapists, clinical social workers, and board licensed professional counselors. So there won't be any shortage of people who can help and just talk to you about anything you're struggling with. All you got to do is go to BetterHelp by using the link in the description box, then answer a few questions. They match you with the counselor based on those questions, and then you're all set. Plus, if you end up being paired with a counselor that you don't like, you can always switch to another one who suits you best. So yeah, if you guys do decide to check out BetterHelp, make sure to use the link in the description box or the comment section down below, as it does support the channel. And by the way, I am in convalescence.